Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. We're doing a Venus sign love reading for Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Hope you're doing well. If you don't know what your Venus sign is, I think it's astrocarts or something like that.com. Any astrology site that will give it to you for free, but I'll put it in the link below to find out what your Venus sign is. You can also check your sun, moon, and rising sign for these readings because you'll get further clarification. And I'll be interested to know in the comments below of what resonates with you, that how these Venus love readings are going. I really love Venus. I love what she represents, the goddess of love, and it's very seductive and very empowering and very god and goddess-like, and it's more about expression, not really thinking about it, just being true to yourself and expressing yourself in a way that feels good for you. And so I've shuffled these, and I've cleared all the decks, and we're just going to pick Affirmations for the Everyday Goddess card by Pamela Wells to start the reading for you, Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor on your personal map to love, your journey to love. There are an infinite number of possibilities in my life. Wow. You have a lot of help from the animal world. You have a lot of spirit guides that are with you from the animal. I mean, you can see all these different animals. Maybe you grew up with animals, Taurus. I don't know. Something connection with animals and getting messages. And this to me is like the eye, like the all-knowing eye in the middle there. You can see that? Like you just know. You've gone on this journey, you've made it to the Wheel of Fortune, and now things are changing for you. So we're going to read a little bit in the book to get us started in this little affirmation here. May I understand the nature of God. And that to me is, may I understand the nature of myself. Because we are all connected, we are all one. So may I understand my connection better. Fortune teaches us to embrace the unfolding of life's events, while paradoxically reminding us to take responsibility for creating personal destiny. As the universe expands and evolves, its mysteries become part of matter. You are a part of the cosmos as such. You co-create your own reality. We are still pioneers and always will be, half blind, just stumbling along, and God knows what is really going on out there. Ken Wilber. The Wheel of Fortune can be viewed as an archetypal movement of life composed of infinite energy and God, absolute pure consciousness. If you were to see it, it might look like an open holographic spiral radiating, evolving, and unfolding. I kind of like think of what do you call it? I have it right here. Oh my God, the word's slipping my mind, but I have to show you now. Like seeing through the lens, like seeing a different point of view. I don't know if that gives you a different point of view, but looking at things from a different point of view. Nothing certain can be said as to how the wheel is going to behave, since it exists in everything and all is play of the unity of opposites. The heart, love, is a focal point of the wheel, God. It is the essence of history of humankind, faith, hope, and love, and the creative source of life. When energy manifests itself, it does so as either matter, the Empress, or mind. Matter can be measured, while your mind has a will of its own, a choice. Your mind has the ability to know the wheel, God, the whole, absolute, cosmic pattern at once. But like a sieve, it reveals or conceals what it determines is real from the perception of your will. From this human relative perspective, any restriction and limitation within your life occurs as a result of your mind's attachments to a particular perception of the physical world and your mental concepts about what you think is true. Thoughts turn into things. That's talking about your ego, having those attachments that aren't serving you and keeping you in fear and negative and lower vibration-based thoughts. Once in a while, you may catch a glimpse of the wheel of God if you are able to step away from being immersed in your day-to-day events and make time to focus your awareness on God during a contemplative practice of prayer and meditation. So what the message is here, Taurus, it's time to really dive in and understand life and how you're connected to all things, and knowing that you're connected to all things, and knowing that you're connected to this creative energy of all that is. Thoughts turn into things. It's the law of attraction. So what are you thinking of? What are you bringing into your life? What are you manifesting? Because that's the way the wheel is going to turn. You have power over this, Taurus. You have control over this, of what way the wheel will turn in your life. So what are you going to choose? It's up to you. It's always up to you. Next, we are going to move to the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Just to get a little idea of what Venus wants to say for your journey to love. Okay, and kaleidoscope. Sorry, I know. You guys were all laughing at me. Kaleidoscope. Seeing from a different perspective. How do you want the wheel to turn? Do you want it to turn clockwise in your favor? Or are you going to fight against things that you know you need to let go of, and it keeps painfully turning the other way? It really is up to you. That was a gift for graduation, and thank you for that gift, Michelle. Woo! Holy moly, Taurus. Holy moly. Okay, let's see what we got here, and then I'll get the ones on the ground, give you something to look about your path, okay? First of all, this card is all on its own, okay? This is, I mean, you got it all, Taurus. I mean, new beginnings, 11, master number, you know, Taurus, what it takes. Abundance is yours. Health, vitality, finances, love, it's all there for you. I mean, it's just sitting there, waiting. Just take action forward and keep the wheel turning in your favor. Step into your power, Taurus. It's time to step into your own personal power and take your power back. If you've been allowing other people to take your power and depleting you, maybe you didn't know they were. Maybe you're starting to realize that because your eyes are open, and take your power back. This is your confidence. This is moving forward, and Archangel Camuel is here to help you with that. So it's time to step into your power and know that this abundance is yours, and keep the wheel turning in your favor. Archangel Ariel is here as well. You're the second chakra of creativity, the sacral chakra. Like, that's your creativity center. That's your sex organ center. So it's to me, it's a love reading. It's saying, get that flowing again. Let's release the blocks that have been there. It's a 9. So endings of feeling blocked, and it's time to express yourself like Venus would. Very much about expression, creative expression here. So step into your power and express yourself in the way that you want to, that's true to you. You are the magician. The magician energy is with you. Some of you may have someone in your life that is like a magician, that is a little wiser, that knows how to manifest. Look to those people if you're struggling with how to move forward in this manifestation process and what you're bringing in, and to know that this is yours. Because there's people out there like myself that understand this and can help you. But you are your own magician. I mean, you've got what it takes. Like, I have no doubt at all that you have what it takes, but you have to know this about yourself, and you have to step into your power and not let fear and doubt and your ego control you. It's time. It's time to take charge of your life, Taurus. And I know that you like to do that, Taurus. That energy is that very earth and grounding energy, and it's coming into balance with both sides and all of you, because you're moving into victory, but victory could easily be blocked if you fight against and you're, because I feel like some of you, and whatever resonates with you, keep it. Whatever doesn't, let it go. But I feel like some people, some Tauruses, are having a hard time opening themselves up and being creative and expressing themselves. But victory is yours if you choose to do this. You have all what it takes. You have the magic within you. You just do. You create your own reality. So what are you going to create? It's time to hone in on that inner strength that you have. It's time for change with this. You have, like I said, you are strong, Taurus. You are grounded. You are secure. You are safe. And you are strong. It's like the Four of Wands in the deck. Happy family coming together with your partner, Taurus. It's here. It's happening. It's time for you to be victorious in this. I mean, look how beautiful that card is. It's divinely guided. It's divine partnership, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. This person is ready for you. And joining families, possibly having children, that's all on the horizon. Everything you could ever imagine in love is coming. This could be your own like extended family coming together and repairing. For some of you, this will resonate. You may already be in a good relationship romance-wise, but you want to bring in love in other parts. Yes, it is romantic, it's Venus, but it can mean love in other areas, like families uniting finally after maybe a struggle of being blocked and not understanding things, but you have an opportunity to be victorious in every area. The sun is shining in on you for new beginnings. This is growth. This is abundance. This is fertility. This is basking in the masculine energy of the sun. So whether that's you, masculine, shining those beautiful rays onto your feminine, or it's you, feminine, enjoying those rays. It's time for new beginnings with this. It's time to come at peace and tranquil and unite and be happy family and enjoy the love that's yours. There's new beginnings for you. The sun is like one of the happiest cards, right? And then you have this rainbow right next to it, and you're strong enough to get through whatever you're getting through, Taurus. Some of you are going through some struggle. Possibly you're needing to let go of things and finally allow yourself to receive, and the wheel turn in your favor. But you're strong enough to get through this, and this is where it's leading you. I mean, to me, that's like a goddess bathing in the love that surrounds her. I mean, why? That's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. The door to romance is open, Taurus. Master number 33. Angels are guiding you. See, it's opening up for you, Taurus. You're ending contracts from before, from the past. The scales are coming into balance. You understand and you know to appreciate all the little things that are around you. Live in a state of appreciation. You will bring more things into your life to appreciate. You've come really far. This is all blossoming behind you. And you have proof. You have tangible proof that you're coming along your way. So just focus on that. Focus on the beauty of that rose and this goddess or god that's there waiting for you with this romance and this union that's divinely guided, because the world is yours. Ends of cycles, major cycles, Taurus, major cycles. It's the end of cycles and the world is opening up for you. Wow. 11, new beginnings, another master number, okay? Taurus, for a lot of you, you've really been working on mastering yourself in this life and understanding it. And it's beautiful. There's no, the thing that can be tricky though, and that's why this card came up, is you tend to be very defensive. And my cat Jay is chiming in saying, yes, you've had your guard up for so long, Taurus, because you've been hurt in the past is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like for some of you, you've really been hurt and damaged in the past, and so you shut off your second chakra and you didn't really feel powerful. You didn't feel like you could speak your own truth and stand in your power. But now you're understanding that you can drop the sword. You don't need to have this sword up. You don't need to be defensive. Everything is working out for you. You're perfect just the way you are, and you're ending the cycles of this. But this is a habit for some of you. One of you, someone needs to hear that, and it's time to drop the sword. There's no reason for you to be hostile. Everyone played their part the best they could in your life, and you learn what you learn and you move on. Because once you drop the hostilities, the angel of love is here guiding you, helping you through this. I mean, it's just a beautiful journey. February and beyond is what I'm hearing from Spirit. February and beyond, this is what's coming for you. Everything you've always wanted. Feeling like a god, feeling like a goddess, enjoying the love, feeling strong in who you are, ending of contracts, the scales coming into balance. The world is literally yours, and it's up to you what you do. You have a choice. Are you gonna keep the wheel turning in your favor? I vote for that one. What are you gonna do, Taurus? It's always up to you. Power does not belong to anything or anyone else. It's always up to you. So now we're going to move and into some new cards and ask, what is the energy around this divine partner, this person that you're either bringing in or that's already in your life and you know them and you've met them, but what's going on with them? And I'm going to use the Power of Love Activation cards by James Van Praagh. And we're just going to see what they might be working through right now, what's going on with them right now. And, you know, if you can't connect with them in the 3D, if you're not in physical, you certainly can in the 5D, and that's connecting energetically. It's a beautiful way to connect with someone. You can send anyone and everyone love from your heart to their heart. It is a beautiful experience, and it does help the situation. Oh, this is wonderful, Taurus. The person that you're thinking of, the person that you're bringing into your life, the divine partner, the twin flame, the soulmate, they're working on self-love. They realize that they have to love themselves first. And you know what? This really is key to everything, self-love. This person that you're thinking about, possibly you as well, is understanding the truth of what life is about, love. When you love yourself and you choose yourself and you honor yourself, you bring in that kind of love to yourself within someone else. Because like attracts like, you will attract who you are. They are learning to trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So self-love and trust is happening with this person, with your divine partner. They're learning to trust themselves to make good decisions. And they're learning to love themselves so that they can allow love into their life. Is there anything else that we need to know that they're working on? They're working on evolution. The contrast in their life is merely just an obstacle and a way to learn and a way to grow, and they're evolving. And they're accepting who they really are. They're accepting the way life is. Beautiful. They're healing. I see the green stands out to me right here. Loving yourself is healing yourself. Each and every one of you have the power to heal yourselves. You really do. And it's taking the time to understand who you really are and what you want, and loving yourself enough to make decisions for you and choosing to evolve, because when you expand, the universe expands. And accepting your role and accepting who you are. Beautiful. And Taurus, what are they thinking about you? How do they view you, your divine partner? With discernment. Developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So they see you as love and truth. And they are working towards understanding the fear and illusion and letting go of it. Tolerance. They see you as a very tolerant. They see you as very balanced, as understanding and using discernment. So they see you as this very like Queen of Swords, like knowing, but also loving at the same time, and incorporating that Queen of Hearts. Like they see you standing strong, standing in your power, standing in who you really are. And they appreciate that because you're teaching them. And virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So it's through your virtue, through your spiritual practices, Taurus, through your energetic connection with the universe, with God, with the creative energy of all that is, and coming in and listening to yourself. They are watching you. They are paying attention to you. They are choosing to evolve to where you are and loving themselves, and they're showing you, you're mirroring one another. And what are we bringing in together with the partner? So you can look at it as a mirror too. You can say, okay, what are they working on? Well, maybe I need to work on that a little bit to be a good match. And you know, if you're a cross watcher and you're watching for the Taurus, maybe that's what you need to really look to, is be virtuous, be true to who you are, to have discernment, think, you know, your thoughts turn into things. So what are you thinking about? Well, you're bringing friendliness. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So they're feeling, you bring openness, and you will show everybody else when you're united, like about friendliness and lovingness and being kind to one another, and that's what you're going to show to the world. That's very beautiful. Now, I don't know if this is a romantic love or if this is just a beautiful friendship, or like I said, families coming together with friendliness. So this can mean different things for different people, because a journey to love is not just romantic love. It's love of life. It's love of self. It's love of family. So whatever this means to you, this is what's being brought in by this partnership that you're thinking of. And you know, because I mean, you know, Taurus, you're listening to your gut, you know. It's time to release the past and release all that doesn't serve you in order to bring this friendliness in. Transformation is occurring on a major level in you and your loved ones' lives. And allow the transformation to happen, because it's bringing you to a beautiful place. Taking responsibility for yourself, taking responsibility for your own actions and your own thoughts and your own behaviors. That's extremely important. It is time for us to take ownership on ourselves. Because like I said, you are the one deciding which way the wheel is turning. Nobody else is. It's you. And be more spontaneous. Move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely lovingly embrace new situations. So possibly for some of you, there's a few different messages coming through. For some of you, it is family. And it is not a romantic love. And it is understanding that everyone comes from a different place, and you might need to look at it from a different point of view, because these people really are trying. They really are working on themselves. They really do want union, and they really do want to move to a place where they love themselves and they're evolved. So take that into consideration if that resonates. Now, for romantic love, you might need to look at it from a different point of view. If it's someone that's different than what you're normally used to, being spontaneous with it, being flirty, being friendly, taking responsibility for your own actions and not placing them on anyone else, and not allowing anyone else to do that to you, and really bringing that kind of fun for life in. And at the bottom of the deck is peacefulness. You're coming into balance, and you're understanding how life really works, and really, truly, it's love. It's love. It's all about love. It just is. That's why we came here. To experience love, to share love, to show love, to be love. We're going to see what comes out of the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue for the month of February. What does Venus have to say? What does Spirit have to say about love coming into Taurus's life? Ooh, okay, those two. Very soon, Taurus, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, take ownership on your thoughts. What do you want? What are you dreaming about? What are you thinking about? Because it's coming. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this, to me, this is the romance. This is the love. This is the, what we're talking about as far as being sensual and being in partnership, your divine partner. That's coming really soon, but you need to decide what you want. On the family situation, it's time to open up and have heart-to-heart conversations. Being authentic and being open with others is loving yourself. So it's time to open up, because you never know where it's going to go. And if some of you are afraid that this other person is just going to be like, whatever, I can't even hear you right now. But do it anyways. Because no matter what they look like, no matter what their face looks like, something will resonate with them and something will change in them. And it's not up for you to, make them drink the water when you're leading them to it. It's just express yourself, be open, and be open to where love is leading you. Because it feels to me like you're being led down this path. The wheel is turning in your favor if you allow it. So opening up and having these heart-to-heart conversations with people, and bringing in this romantic love, if that's what you're looking for and that's what you're wanting. But you have to be clear on what you want. So speaking your truth is being clear on what you want. So that's really important for you Tauruses in this month of February, is being authentic and being truthful and opening up and expressing yourself. in creative ways, in loving ways, in whatever way you're guided. I'm just going to see what the magical unicorns want to say to end this reading. These are by Doreen Virtue too. They're just beautiful cards, beautiful pictures, good messages. What does Venus and Spirit want to say for this reading of Taurus? Oh, there we go. The creative card again. So there's something maybe that you want to work on, that you're feeling creative with. Maybe it has to do with animals. Maybe it has to do with art, with seeing the truth. Something creative, but it's time to draw, paint, think, act, dance, whatever it is that you do, and get creative with your life. And that will lead you down, keep leading you down the path. Okay, see, I knew family was something. Family culture. Learn more stories about your family stories and history. So there's something about family here. There's something about family. Healing hurts, coming together, possibly being the one to break the ice, but there's something to do with heart-to-heart with your family. Maybe it has to do with a love partner that you're having issues with, and you just, different cultures coming from different places. But it's time to just open up and be honest, because you're perfect just the way you are. You don't need to conform to anyone else. Everyone was raised a different way, and that's okay. Bring it together and learn about one another, because that's beautiful. Imagine what you want, and it's going to come true. Like I said, your dreams. Imagine, what do you want? Clearly decide, because it's coming very soon. Whatever you're thinking about is coming. So what are you thinking about, Taurus? And be thankful and gracious for everything you have, and even your pets are part of your family. Enjoy, and see there's animals here too. So something to do with animals for some of you, in these pictures. Of course, there's unicorns, but there's also a bunch of animals here and a cat. So that may resonate with some of you. And just be thankful and appreciative of all the love you have in your life, no matter what form it comes in. And listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. Like, that's what I said. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself, Taurus. We're going to listen to your true feelings. Let's see. I'm going to read that one. Okay. This card means that someone might ask you to do something against your better judgment. You may be tempted to give in to please the other person. You might worry that if you say no, the other person won't like you anymore. But this card reminds you that it's very important for you to listen to your true feelings before taking any action. You must choose for yourself what's right or wrong. If you feel confused, then talk with someone you trust, such as your mother, father, teacher, or best friend. You can also speak to your angels. In the end, though, you must decide what's right for you. The choice must come from your inner voice, not from outer pressure. Choose the path that will make you the happiest in the long run. Some choices only feel good temporarily, and then afterward you feel let down. The best choices make you feel happy for a long time. To hear your true feelings, you'll need to make some quiet time. Close the door of your room and turn off all the noises. Shut your eyes and breathe deeply. Then ask a question in your mind and listen. Listen to your body, your heart, and your mind. Write down everything that you think, see, hear, and feel from within. Take the action that you know in your heart is the right thing to do. It's time to live life for you, Taurus. I couldn't have said it better. Find your own truth. Let go of all that doesn't serve you, old belief systems, programs, and see the beauty in everybody's point of view. Imagine what you want, because be creative. Have fun with it, because it's happening very soon. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate all of you. And if you feel inspired to share this with someone else, that will be wonderful. And I hope that you have a beautiful month, Taurus. I'll see you soon.